All right guys, welcome to the channel. This is Tommy T, and it's about 30 degrees here in Ohio. We just had a ton of rain, so the backyard is pretty wet, but I am going to show you guys, this will be the first of a backyard obstacle course build for my trials bike. So checking out the backyard here. You can see it's a little bit squishy in here. A little bit soupy, and I don't really want to tear up the yard with the bike, so I'm just going to walk around, show you guys what I'm doing today, and we'll go from there. Planning on taking out these two trees. There was just some willows that I don't need. Going to mow down a little bit more over there. This is the most recent addition. My neighbor's actually going to be adding some gravel, so he said, hey, I got a bunch of dirt coming, do you want to get some? So I think I'm going to go ahead and add in dirt right up to the edge of this just to fill it in. So the idea is that from this side here or from down here, I've got a nice wall to jump up on, and starting lower and getting higher, and then I'll fill all that in with dirt just so I'm landing up on a flat piece. And I dug a couple tires into here. I've done the little one, have not yet tried this big one, just a little bit beyond my scope so far. Got a place to get some cheap railroad ties, like $10 a piece, so just a balance beam there, and I got these tires for free. This nice size log to double blip over and stuff, just been moving a lot, so I just added that 2x6 there to try and hold it. So I haven't ridden this one yet, but I just added these two things to hold that in place. I figured that'd be perfect to pop the front tire on and then work on my double blips going over. So this one's been pretty fun, just to jump up and basically launch over the whole tire, but definitely makes it a little bit easier to get in there. I'm planning on cutting out a circle wood there so that the back tire doesn't fall into there, especially if I'm trying to come up on it on my back wheel. Don't want to be potentially dropping into there. So I know I've got these other ledges that I built, and you might say, well, why not just use the existing ledge that you've got? The only problem is that I have a strong feeling that throwing a bike up there, I just wind up busting out all that retaining wall, and don't really feel like doing that. So when it's super muddy out, I also have this one that I've just been leaving here on the concrete slab, just so I can work on double blips and coming up over the top of this. Just reinforced it with these side beams and stuff. I need to use that other piece of plywood in order to go all the way across, but you guys get the idea. Then I put this one together. I haven't ridden it yet. Some of these pallets aren't exactly the sturdiest, so I'm thinking that I might want to go ahead and reinforce this a little bit. I'll probably put some wood going up there, but it should be another fun obstacle. So my neighbor's going to be getting some dirt, and he's just basically going to fill this in, and that way it's all flat in here. And the purpose of those boards was just so the dirt didn't escape out the other side of those railroad ties. I don't know how well you can see the exact pitch, but it definitely slopes right to left. So this is going to basically just bring it up even, and that way if I'm doing a double blip or some kind of move, splatter, whatever coming up here, this is all just flat to land on. So while the yard was wet, I figured I could at least work on some wheelies here on the driveway. So I'll show you some of that footage. Thanks for watching. Tomorrow, if you got any tips on wheelies, man, I'd love to hear them. I'm starting to get to that balance point, working the brake and the clutch, but if you got any tips, love to hear them below. Don't forget to comment, and hopefully I'll be in the yard tomorrow if it dries up a little bit. Thanks a lot.